How's it going, everybody? Just wanted to come on here and do a little bit of a Minecraft world tour. Me and my homies have been playing all the mods 10 for about a month now, and it's been going pretty good. I mean, all the mods 10 gets a little bit crazy. I mean, you get to a point where you can grow netherite and stuff like that, like really late game. But it's pretty fun, especially because I'm just a builder at the end of the day. That's all I do. I got a little bit of magic, but mainly I just build things. Redstone contraptions, walls, whatever it is. So let's get into it though. So this is my homie's little workshop he is working on right now. He's moving into the depths of my dwarven kingdom. I'm basically making it's pretty nice so far. There is these like little elevator blocks. You can go into his dungeon. That's pretty cool. But yeah, they haven't been working on this too long. It's been like a couple hours or something like that. They've been kind of moving their stuff over here just to have some cool aspects. We have some people working on like nuclear stuff and like overall just like a cool little area. I put a waystone down here for them so that way they don't have to run everywhere. My base is really big, and I know there's a lot of things that can negate having to run, but I think it's cooler to have to run, and I just think that that's something that a lot of people underestimate. Right now, we are currently working on some create stuff, which is I'm working on this big door, basically. You can kind of see the vision right now, but it's looking pretty cool so far, if I have to say so myself. I absolutely love these pillars. Well, actually, we'll take the tour a little bit without the night vision on. So this is what it looks like without night vision. And you come in here. This is a library I'm working on. So this is like a part of the door and everything, obviously. But this is for all of our magic and everything of the sorts. This is all going to change later. We'll have it like nice and organized up against walls and everything, but this is all kind of temporary. I saw this tree schematic on Google. It was really, really nice. It literally, if you just search how to create custom Minecraft tree, it's the first one on the list. If you guys want to go check it out, but it's a pretty nice tree overall. Let me put this back on. I want you guys to actually be able to see the base, and I think without the night vision, it's cool, but you guys can't see anything really. Like it'll be nice for an overall like gander through later on. But yeah, we got the little library here. We got the enchantment set up, ready to go, so that way we can do like level 100 enchants because it gets really really wacky on all the mods 10. I mean, if you're looking at enchantment books, right? There's like double to maybe even triple the amount of enchantment books that there is in the base game. So maybe even more. There might be like 10 times more, realistically. But you got to do a lot of stuff for that. And all this was dug out by hand, by the way, by me. I didn't use anything crazy. There's nothing crazy in this mod to mine outside of magic, but most of this was dug out with just a pickaxe and built by me as well. It wasn't like a copy and paste of anything. So just have like some temporary stuff set up here, but these are pillars that I'm working with on the upper layers of the kingdom, which, I mean, they're just really, really nice. I'm taking a lot of inspiration from, like, Erebor, basically, like Lord of the Rings, when it comes to the Dwarven halls and how they feel super, super grand and kind of blocky, too. Like, if you look at a lot of it's weird to say dwarven history when you're talking about something that's fantasy based, right? But as a overall, if you look at most dwarven lore in most books or whatever, they build very blocky, very square, and a lot of things, and a lot of very smooth too. Yeah, and it's kind of interesting to see that in Minecraft, like have everything extremely smoothed out a lot of the time. This is a temporary storage room, so this is a part of the create mod that's really cool. So you can have basically these vaults that are filled with items, and then these frogs can request the items, or you can request the items through a system. that you can make this anything in the game, by the way. You can make it an Enderman, you can make it a Piglin, you can make it a Creeper if you want to. Just hostile mobs will attack you, so keep that in mind. You know, Creeper might be able to blow up, not sure. But yeah, like, it's just super, super cool. Here, I'll show it to you guys really fast. So we'll get like a stick, send, and we wait, and it comes through the package line, and then it goes into the barrel. And it's so simple, but it's so cool. And like once you master this, it looks insane. I saw this YouTube video of a guy who had it like expanding his entire world, and that was just incredible. This here is a schematic cannon I was testing around with. So basically, you can copy blueprints of structures. So, like these pillars, for example, you can copy the blueprint of the pillar, and then or you can make a blueprint of the pillar, and then you can put that blueprint onto a surface that you want it to be at, and you can basically have it build it for you. So, if you're building something in repetition, the same thing over and over again, you can kind of skip out a little bit on that part. This next part, I have no clue what's going on in here. I want to say that in advance. I built this. I built these pillars because I think they're cool. But this is the create workshop I built for my friend. So I built the walls and everything, but he is building all of the machines in here. And this guy doesn't look up YouTube videos, so I have no clue how he figures anything out. I'll just be 100% honest. He starts doing stuff and he just goes like crazy. Like his brain just understands the create mod very, very well. But to break it down, basically in the most simple format, how he explained it to me is you have the frogs, like I show you guys downstairs, and these frogs request items, and when it requests items, it brings them in, and it crafts the items into different things, and then if it doesn't need the items, it forcefully sends the items back to the vault, basically. So it's just infinitely turning out things that need to be created, and he has a bunch of different machines doing this. So he has, I think this is his brass one, this one he made last night, but this is like ingots and alloys, and this is his steam engine. It's really cool, but genuinely I am not super into this mod, so I don't really know what's happening. I just know the things that he's kind of explained to me, but yeah, it's really cool. This is my cat Bartholomew. He watches over our storage for us. Just a nice little thing. We have a little. I can show you guys real quick, because like I can magic obviously move very quickly. This is just a farm for now. This is all gonna change later on, but you know, basic farm. Got carrots, all that great stuff. And then if we go over here, this is something really cool. I actually figured this out all on my own. You know, this is the tiny amount I know about Create, by the way. Yeah, a moving door. Let's go. I did try to make this look like a gear to the best possibility of like basic Minecraft with the restrictions of the doorway. But yeah, like it's just a cool little thing. We don't really use this because it kind of obviously locks us out, but it's just cool to have. And that's really what I do in Minecraft a lot. I just go for what is cool to have over what is convenient or something like that. Because you can make this super speedy, but that's boring. You know, that is very boring. These are going to extend all through the base, so we can send mail like everywhere is kind of the plan in the future. This over here is mine colonies. If you don't know what mine colonies is, it's basically a system where you can make NPCs be NPCs. That's the best way I can put it. Like you can basically make a small town and govern over a town. So this is part of our kingdom to have like NPCs kind of going around doing their own thing. We got the front gate right here. I took some inspiration off of, I just searched up like dwarven gates on Google, and I took inspiration from that, but then I ended up building all this is built myself, but I still took that inspiration off of Google, and it does open and it does close as well, which is really cool. It does close all the way to the bottom. I can show you guys. See, closes all the way to the bottom, but just something really cool. This is something I kind of had my boy rig up for me because I was like, dude, that'd be so sick. And this is the thing that took me the longest in this so far. As you guys can see, 4 massive dwarven statues. Now, shout out to the guy, like, literally just search dwarven statue tutorial on, like, YouTube or something like that. Shout out to him. I built this first one basically following the tutorial step by step outside of, like, the little things that I wanted to do for myself to make it look more oriented to my world. But at the same time, like, I I had to follow that for so long. His video was really, really accurate, but it took so long to figure everything out. I'll leave a link to everybody's channels, by the way, that I'm saying that I'm kind of quoting or whatever, in the description below in case you guys want to go see the Dwarven statue or something like that. But I probably will throw this, like the schematics for these, on the Create website just in case somebody wants to, like, copy them. Probably not his, but mine, because after I made his, it gave me a lot of inspiration and a base template to make mine, which I made these 3. So it's a spear one, a hammer one, and a sword one. And you can add more details to these all you want. This is all, like, if you want to make this stuff, you can add more details. We'll actually go up top so you guys can see it a little bit here. But, yeah, that's the statue in full view. And I love the hammer one, personally. The hammer, I feel like it's so hard to get that, like, crimped look that a hammer would have in Minecraft, but I feel like I got it pretty well, as well as I think I could have with what I'm working with. And I also love I add these, like, individual beards to make them feel standoutish. Basically, I want to add, like, lore and stuff to this world at some point, because my friend told me that when he's done with the server, he'll give me the file, which would be really, really sick to, like, be able to just slowly build over time, whenever I get bored or whatever it is. And yeah, this is the first gate I built. I don't remember the guy's YouTube channel, but I basically just followed a tutorial for this because I'm not gonna lie, like, it's been a long time since I've actually played Minecraft. I mean, probably years since I actually played Minecraft. So I needed some basic inspiration to get me back into the game, and this helped me get inspired for what I was going to do by myself, right? So, like I said, I followed a lot of tutorials in this, but at the same time, it's also a lot of my own designs at the end of the day. Like, this is pretty accurate to what the guy made, I'll say, but there's also a lot of stuff that I personally added just to spice it up. Uh, these back here are tree farms. It's just a create tree farm. It just infinitely spins it in a circle with a saw and then collects the wood and puts it into a chest. And then these are very, very simple redstone, bamboo, and sugarcane farms. I can show you guys the redstone right now. So you have pistons here, and then you have an observer up top. And then behind the piston, you're going to put a line of redstone all the way across for each piston. And then you put a block above each one of the pistons. And basically every time it grows to 3, a piston will shoot out and it'll make it go back to 1. This farm in particular only works, though, I will say, if you have it on mud. So, you can't put this on dirt or anything like that. It's very, very easy farm, but that's something you can mess up on very easy, is putting it on dirt instead. And it collects a lot, like, if you're out here and you're doing it. Why is there fish in here? But yeah, it does a lot. uh, in general. And it's same with this one too. I mean, sugarcane grows pretty slow, but in this one I also just cleared out because I've been using it. But yeah, it's a really easy farm. Make sure you also put the glass on there, because if you don't put the glass, it's not going to work either. With the sugarcane one, I did put a line down the center. So, like, unlike the bamboo one over there, that's just two sets. I did put a line down the center for water, and then I put another mud block with hopper. All this is hoppers underneath, so uh, that way, if it goes into a weird crevice or something, like in water or glitches through a block, it still gets picked up. I I was kind of noticing that like some of the sugarcane would fall and just like sit there, so I wanted to make sure it still got picked up no matter what. This was like the old area I used to live in. I used to have like 6,000 chests out here that were going crazy. These are Twilight Dimension. I've done nothing in there. This is the Undergarden Dimension. I've done nothing in there either, and obviously the Nether. I've been to the Nether, but I haven't really done anything. I'll show you guys the Undergarden. It's pretty cool in here. Uh, I, I want to figure out how to do some more stuff in here, but yeah, this is the Undergarden. It's like a miasma zone, and there's like trolls and stuff in here. It's really really cool. I'd love to come in here and build at some point. It's just, I mean, you guys kind of saw walking through base. We got 600 projects going on at the same time. Now I will take you over to my friend's base, which is this way. Uh, right over the hill here. This is his base. As you can see off in the distance, he built like a holy statue, basically, that like glows in the dark. I think it's pretty sick, personally. Like, I think he told me he pulled it off of Google. I'm not 100% sure, I didn't like send him it or anything, but like, it's a pretty gnarly looking statue. And not only that, but like, this is like buddy of mine, he loves farming. So I kind of guess the idea was like God was blessing his crops or something. I don't know, man. We got to get some lore or something in here at some point. But yeah, just a simple little farm, basically. Like, this is a barn. He has like his crops and everything over here. I actually do love the design he put like at the bottom here, because he made it where it's like the statue is leaking the water out and providing it to his crops down below, which is really cool. Phantoms. I forgot I live underground, so like I never see them. This is, oh, he cleared this out completely, but he used to have a bunch of industrial stuff in here because he is doing mystical agriculture, which is the one where you can like grow diamonds, and then he's also doing like advanced quarries and stuff like that. It's a really cool like mod overall. I have no clue how it works though. But yeah, I mean, that is our entire world tour as of right now. This has been like the last couple of weeks of what I've been doing. Is just grinding this stuff out and trying to make this stuff. I might tear this down, but I have plans for a massive mountain overhead, and then along with a mountain, I'm going to. I mean, I want all this to feel like a dwarven empire. Like you just stepped into a fantasy world the second you enter, and you have no clue what's happening. Essentially, I just think that's gonna be so cool at the end of the day. But yeah, that's about it. I got some plans for like stuff back here. I'm going to make the chains go deeper and darker into the abyss so everybody can access it. And yeah, I don't think there's much else to tour, but thank you guys for watching, and let me know what you guys think. What do you guys think I should build? I mean, that's the real question. What would you add to any of these builds outside of like texture, of course? But if there's some where you're like, this would be really sick in your Minecraft world, I'll build it, because that's what I love to do. That's why I play Minecraft, is to build. But yeah, peace out, everybody. Have a good night.